He's got a brain freeze. He had that grape ice cream. Did you see that? Yeah, he had the classic brain freeze. Tawny Town Grape Festival forecast. Good night for some of that grape ice cream. 93 right now in Tawny Town. I think by 8 p.m. that sun's starting to set, feeling a little bit better in the upper 80s. And eventually by 10 o'clock tonight, around 79 degrees. Not a bad evening for the opening night of the Grape Festival. In terms of tomorrow's forecast, we're going to be dropping into the mid 70s overnight tonight. Now by lunchtime, yikes, we're already in the low 90s. We're warming up really quickly under a mostly sunny sky. A couple of clouds passing through the area. Those clouds not going to do much to prevent us from getting hot. Northwest Arkansas, mid 90s, broadly speaking, in the afternoon. In the River Valley, we'll go from 76 out that front door. That's a warm start to the day. 94 by lunchtime as we're running errands. Eventually, we're right at 99, if not in the triple digits for many of us. Now, in terms of rain chances, they're there, but they're really low. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, could see a spotty sprinkle or two. I don't think that's going to be a problem for many of us. There will be a slightly better opportunity once we get to the afternoon hours. We're talking those classic summertime pop-ups, the ones where there's no rhyme or reason to where they actually bubble up. A couple of these really could be anywhere. I think the key takeaway from Futurecast is the timing would be late afternoon, early evening. Not anything uncommon, right? And generally they're going to be few and far between. Once that sun begins to set, a lot of it will certainly begin fizzling out. Could have some clouds around the area. That's not going to do much to prevent us from getting hot, certainly in the afternoon. Noon to 8 p.m., a heat advisory remains in effect for the River Valley, most of it anyways. At least the I-40 corridor, I should say more specifically. 105 to 107, that's certainly going to be the feels-like temperature, which does meet the threshold for a good old-fashioned heat advisory. By 10 o'clock in the morning, we're already feeling a bit uncomfortable. Upper 80s in northwest Arkansas, you got some 90s around the River Valley, and then we get to peak daytime heating 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to feel like we're in the triple digits, especially places like Paris, Clarksville, Ozark. I think these numbers may be slightly low for us. 104 to anywhere between 105 and 107, I think, is going to be likely. Ridge of high pressure stays in control of our forecast. There are some subtle changes, and it's subtle. We're kind of grasping at straws. Here's Wednesday. Here's the jet stream. It's mostly flat, right? We would love to see a big dip, and we do get a minor dip going into Thursday night. You can see a bit more of amplification there with that jet stream. That tells us we probably got something coming through. Could be a weak front, could provide a little bit of a chance of rain. Overall odds are going to be highest Thursday night into Friday, but even then, we're talking 30 to 40% chance of rain. So far from a slam dunk. No guarantee everyone sees it, and we likely are going to be drying out going into the weekend. There's been a lot of haze in the sky. Have you noticed it? That's largely from some fires that have made all the national news up in Washington, Idaho, Oregon. You can see that smoke getting caught up in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and it continues over the next several days, moving right through our neck of the woods. Now, the good news is it stays elevated, which means we don't expect too many air quality issues here locally, but you're going to see it. Sometimes it makes for a nice sunrise and sunset. Not always, but sometimes. Friday will be slightly cooler at 91 degrees on account for those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Going into next week, we're warming right back up as that high pressure likely remains in control of the forecast in the River Valley. 100 on the board tomorrow. We'll do it again by Thursday. Very little in the way of meaningful widespread rain. We need some. Grass is pretty crunchy. Burn ban in effect for Logan County. More of those likely on the way without meaningful rain coming up anytime soon.
All right.